This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, starting verse 6, and it says, Then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other. Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that follow? And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Now, for those of you who don't know who Esau is the Edomite, the so-called white man right now who's currently ruling this earth. And Jacob is Yasharallah, the tribe of Israel, us so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos, and those speckled birds that are scattered across the four corners of this earth. Okay, we are the people that are under the thumb, under the wicked rulership of Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man that has been oppressing us as far as we can remember. Okay, and we have the evidence and proof right now. So right now what you have is court is in session. We are bringing out the proof and the evidence of the atrocities that this man has committed against the tribe of Israel. Okay, and this man can no longer hide his deeds. Okay, so they're in the open. Let's go into verse 9. It says, For Esau, okay, the so-called white man, is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So you can forget about those movie clips that you see from Esau, Hollywood lies that they talk about, great asteroid destroying the earth, and when all hell breaks loose, Esau is going to come to the rescue, and if the white man is not in rulership, that's the end of the so-called earth. It being in existence, and that's not the case. That we have an everlasting kingdom that's going to be ruled by Yahushua Hamashiach. Okay, and you have the kings and the future rulers of this earth are being right now groomed, and that are out there on the highways and the byways. Okay, bringing out this gospel in regards to Esau's demise. Okay, now I'm going to play a clip here that's going to go into talking about what's going on here as far as economical status here in Great Babylon, America.
The U.S. economy is facing an unending nightmare. All over the country, economic activity is dramatically slowing down as another recession begins. Hundreds of thousands of businesses are feeling the compounding effects of 2 years of persistent supply chain disruptions, shutdowns, labor shortages, and soaring inflation. That's why many of them are starting to announce massive waves of layoffs and store closings in a repeat of scenes last seen during the peak of the pandemic in 2020. At the same time, bankruptcy rates are spiking again, and industry CEOs are warning that this is just the beginning. Right now,
Esau Queendom is falling apart. These people are actually like in a frog in a pot that's boiling, but they have actually become accustomed, okay, to the oppression that's being delivered by these elites, okay, that are sitting in the cave somewhere underground, with a 3-year-old little boy or girl on their lap fingering them. And these people don't understand what is about to come. You have this fear that's going on here about this great civil war, number 2, that's going to be taking place in Great Babylon, and you have this separation because these devils are going butting head against each other. Now, you have to think in turn too that there's 18 nations that are here in Great Babylon, America, and all 18 of these nations, which includes Yasharah, the tribe of Israel, so-called blacks, Native Americans, Latinos, along with the Edomites and all these other nations that are here. You know them as Chinese, Japanese, Koreans, Middle Eastern, Indians, Africans, whatever, are all going to start clashing, okay, over the minimum resources that is going to be left here in Great Babylon, America. Let's go into 2nd Ezra 17, and it says, 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 17, it says, And it happened that when I had heard it, I stood upon my feet and hearkened, and behold, there was a voice that spake, and the sound of it was like the sound of many waters. And it said, Behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth. Who's Yahushua Mashiach going to be visiting? He's going to be visiting who? He's going to be visiting everybody here on this earth, okay? In particular the wicked, okay? And it says, And will begin to make inquisition of them, what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled. Okay, so here we are right now under the impression, under the thumb of this wicked man. Okay, day in and day out. Okay, you can look on the news feed, you can turn on the television, you can even go outside yourself and experience the oppression, okay, and the wickedness that is being dealt to our people. Okay, Now you have 2/3 of our people that want to continue to, live in Great Babylon, America. They want to see the white man heal. Okay, they want to see the white man, get back up in his glory days of rulership, as long as he can actually break a little piece of bread, and throw the crumbs on the ground for Jake. Okay, so Jake has that doggone, undenying, okay, mentality of slavery, okay, that they can't just get off of them, okay. But the Lord Yahushua Mashiach has raised men with a king mentality that is going on the highways and the byways to bring out this truth in this gospel. We are the herald of the king that's going to soon be coming here with the chariots, okay, of heaven to destroy this wicked place, okay. And verse 20 says, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. The book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together. Okay, so we're in that time right now where men have been selected, chosen by Yahushua Mashiach to go out there boldly and speak against this wicked devil, speak against our oppressor. Okay, cuss this man to his doggone face. Let him know that we actually have the evidence of all of his crimes and all of his atrocities and murders, rape, okay, and pillaging that he has done to this tribe. Okay, and the things that he actually intend to do. Okay, we're not fooled by any of Esau's trickery that he brings up right now. We know right now that the military is training in San Antonio, Texas, and also there in New York, okay, and other various locations here across the United States, Camp Pendleton in California, okay, where they're training right now to do night raids on people's houses, okay. And we know, guess who's the target? We know the prophets are the target, okay. And they're going about that. But see, again, people are spilling the beans on what their activities are. But we already know what they plan to do. Why? Because it speaks about that. Okay? Now, before I go any further here, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, double honors to teachers, elders, and apostles of great millstone. Also to you brothers that are putting in the truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep. And also to you brothers and sisters that tuning in. Shalom. Let's continue here. Okay, because this is great that we actually have this truth within us, okay, because we're not blinded like the rest of these people. Okay, now you can see here, or as this video is playing, okay, all of the things that is going on. What you see here, stress. People are stressed out, okay, layoff and the massive, okay. Nobody thought this was going on. These people go there, especially Jake's them, they go buy what they can't afford. They want to continue to, dwell here in Great Babylon, America. And Jacob's trouble is going to be the result, okay, of a lot of Jakes who have not been able to properly, okay, handle their finances and also not seek the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, for protection in the house of David, okay? But then they've been chosen, okay, to go and die here, okay, as a murderer, okay? And it's 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 22, and it says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And that's what we're seeing right now. These shelves are getting empty. Certain states, okay, you can buy certain kind of food. Okay, now if you go into the cities or the shops where they are and located where most of these Edomites or these more up-to-do people, the Edomites and the Moabites live, you're going to see different variety of meats to choose from. The shelves are going to be more full of. But you go into areas where Jake are living, okay, those shelves are empty, and they don't care about feeding Jake's them. That's the reason why they're telling you, okay, there is a logistics issue. Okay, how come there's no logistics issue for the Moabites? Okay, for the Edomites them in these other cities, okay? How come the gooks and the friggin' crackers them can doggone eat, but the doggone Negroes can't? Okay? And it says, verse 23, and it says, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man hear it, they shall be suddenly afraid. And at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Okay, so this judgment is going to impact everybody except those that are marked, to be exempt from judgment. Okay, and so right now the elect is being currently sealed. Right now, once the elect has been sealed, okay, Yahushua Mashiach is going to send those dead angels to go do the work. Okay, none of these people, none of these proud people, none of these doggone Moabites, the so-called Chinese, none of the Ammonites, the so-called Japanese, the Koreans, okay, the Edomites. Okay, who the so-called white people, your Elamites, okay, your so-called Indians, okay, your Ishmaelites, okay, all your doggone, all your people, your Hamites, and all these proud people that have jobs that are now losing these jobs, that are now, live deliciously, spend their money up. They don't have any savings. When a loaf of bread now is going to cost $500. Okay, let's see how it's going to work. Okay. All you people are living deliciously out there. But this goes out to you, Jake, because we're telling you, doggone 2/3 out there. You're going to pay the price, okay? Let's go into the book of Isaiah 24, starting with verse 10, and it says, the city of confusion, which is, what is the city of confusion? Great Babylon, America, okay? Known as the United States of America, is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets, all joy is darkened, and the mirth of the land is gone. Now let's stop right there for a second right now, okay? There was a time that America made a lot of money actually on what? Tourism. People were coming over here. They come to go to Disney World. They came to go to Las Vegas. They came to go see New York City and all that stuff. Now they're saying right now, tourism is fallen. Nobody wants to come here because this place is darkened. This place is demonic. People can feel it. Okay, they're having their own problems overseas right now. Okay, you have a proxy war that's going to happen, that's taking place right now. You have the currencies of these other nations that fallen now. You have the Japanese now is worth $60. It's worth 60 cents to the US dollar, and they're going to crash that Japanese yen. And those people over there, those proud Ammonites over there, are going to find out. Okay, they're not so great after all. Okay, and that smirk is going to wipe off their face too. Okay, Tokyo is going to become like any ghetto that you see here in America. Okay, and now we're already seeing this judgment right now. It's going across China right now, China mainland, as we speak right now. Okay, as a economy is crashing. Why? It has to collapse because why? The wicked, okay, has control of this earth. Who's the wicked? The so-called white man, and they are doing what they're going to do to get that new world order up, which is eventually going to go into what? The MOTB, which is the mark of the beast, which is that chip that they're going to inject into you, which they're not even hiding right now. Let's go back into Isaiah 24 and start with verse 11. It said, there's a crying for wine in the streets, all joy is darkened, and the mirth of the land is gone. People ain't enjoying themselves right now. Anyone that's awake is certainly hell ain't going to be enjoying themselves. And the rest of the people out there are pretending, okay? They're smiling with each other, but in reality, okay, they can't pay their damn bills, okay? And they don't even let their friend know they're bankrupt. There's millions. You've seen it right here. There's the evidence right there. The millions of bankruptcy. The businesses are laying off people like that, okay? And it's just going to be just a matter of time. Someone who's close to you, if you have people that are close to you, friends, so-called friends, that they're gonna express to you that they're gonna be on the street, living under a bridge sooner or later like that. And then guess what? You're gonna try to walk away from them, okay? You're gonna try to walk away from them, okay? Those of you in this world, okay? Because now you're gonna realize it's really coming down to crunch time. That's why people are going to be fighting. Okay, I mentioned in 2nd Ezra, okay, chapter 6, okay, that people are going to fight each other. All 18 nations. Okay, now Jake, the tribe of Israel, okay, us so-called blacks, Native Americans, Latinos, we outnumber the Edomites and we outnumber all the rest of these people. And these are Ishmaelites and these doggone Elamites and these Hamites and these doggone Moabites and Ammonites. They don't stand a chance in prayer. Okay, and they're going to see that coming real soon. Okay, and it says, in the city is left desolation and the gate is smitten with destruction. That's all this place is going to become to. Okay, Yahweh Shemi Shai is bringing the destruction to this place. So you people better understand, okay, your mirth, okay, is disappearing, and is there going to be a time when that there's going to be any mirth at all? Let's go into the book of Isaiah chapter 19, starting with verse 15, and it says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt. See, prophecy doesn't lie. Okay, prophecy, it's in this book. This is written, okay, this is given, okay, to spiritual man, okay, and this is given from the Holy Spirit to man to write this down. Why? To let us know, okay, to hopefully elect what is going to take place here in Egypt, which is our land of slavery that we are trapped in right now, until Yahushua Mashiach get us out of this place. And it says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which is this place is known as spiritual Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. Okay, so everybody's going to lose their job. It doesn't matter what job you're in, okay? And these companies are going to start to force you to take that doggone chip. So you're going to have a choice. You want to work, okay? That's why they did the test run with that doggone with that C-19, okay? And then the jump shot, okay, that went with that. Okay, now some people escape that, but nobody's going to be able to escape when they bring out the mark of the beast. Okay, that microchip that has to go on your hands, on your forehead. Nobody's going to be able to escape that. That's going to be a global thing. Every nation will fall, and that's how it's going to go down to it. Okay, so there ain't no nation that's going to be exempt from it. It has to happen and take place. This is verse 16. It says, in that day shall Egypt, which is America, okay, Babylon, America, be like unto women, and they shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord, Yahweh Shemi Shai, of hosts, which he shake it over. So the Lord is coming in a warlike spirit, okay, war, to wage war against these wicked people. Why? Because they have oppressed his people, okay, including the elect of Israel that are here right now, feeling this oppression, looking at homosexuality, dealing with these wicked women, okay, that don't know their damn place, dealing with these sensitive, sissified men, okay. The animals even are out of order in this doggone place. Okay, so we have no love for this place. This place can drop dead tomorrow. Everybody can drop dead tomorrow except the elect, and no, we would not care one damn bit. Okay, Esau, the so-called white man, is our enemy, and so is the rest of these nations that buck up it. And this is the reason why the Lord is doing this. Okay, you people are gonna die in the street here. All you damn weak doggone gooks out there. Okay, all you crackers are gonna friggin' doggone decide to kill each other. And it says, "And the land of Judah." Listen to this very carefully here, because see, Jake only being nice because he has food to eat. Watch what happened. Okay, when there is no food, no job, Jake them to lose their job and all that stuff. Jake them have like what, a day of savings maybe at the most. So how long you think Jake them gonna be sit down, coop up in that damn house when the TV electricity goes off and they have nothing to distract them anymore? No TV shows, no running water, no nothing. Jake them gonna be stepping out there and hunting like that. So these proud ass doggone so-called Indians and these Middle Eastern, okay, and these doggone Koreans and Chinese and their stores and their restaurant, their little towns that's so proud of their stuff like that. Let's see how you can deal with doggone nigga style running through your damn town and taking your shit from you. They ain't gonna ask for it, they can take it from you. Here is what it says. "And the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt." Okay, that's entire Great Babylon America. You people haven't seen what wicked look like, okay? And this is how the Lord Yahushua Mashiach is going to get rid of those 2/3, which is an enormous number. Okay, so they're not doing those military training for entertainment or for like, let's just sharpen our skills. No, they're doing it because they understand what is coming to the elites have an understanding of these scriptures also too. And it says, "Everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in himself because of the counsel of the Lord of hosts." Okay, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which he had determined against it. So that's how Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to get rid of those 2/3, okay? Them skeety, drugged up Jake, them friggin' muscle bound Jake that can play basketball for 5 or 6 hours a day. You people don't even get off your damn couch and shit, okay? You people have no clue what doggone violence about. They are right now currently letting out a lot of Jakes them out of these prison system, hardened as hell, okay? And don't give 2 shits about anybody's life. They're going to be sending them out there, okay? And tell them to go and get busy. Okay, along with the regular Jakes that are out there who have lost their jobs and all that stuff, you ain't gonna have no choice but to get doggone busy. And you damn rest of you doggone tribes over here, you better start getting on the plane right now and leaving Egypt, because you are going. This place where this was your murk, okay, and you thought you was gonna have a great life here. This is also gonna be your damn grave. So, Lord willing, you edified with this Friday lesson. I'd like to close it by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Rakakadash. Double on this to the teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Also to you brothers out there that put on this truth faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep. And also to you brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom.